Hello guys, Fens here, bringing you a rare long form video. We're gonna look at the Diablo 4 Season 3 announcement. New content, greater rifts, please. Please let it be greater rifts. Let's see the video first. I haven't seen this yet.
Welcome, Wanderer.
Thank you, old
I
man.
sense that recent events have brought you to me. These are strange times indeed. So many fear the inexplicable. I deal in it. And you seek answers. This will lead you to the knowledge you desire. Legends state this room is the missing piece of an arcane construct.
Spider Boy.
A mighty weapon capable of harnessing
Are we gonna
ancient
pet?
power for the one strong enough to control it. But be warned, for the construct is buried deep beneath Kyrgyzstan in the ancient vaults of Zoltan Kul.
Ooh.
Untouched for centuries,
To get the
they are
cube?
protected by deadly traps of Kul's own design and guarded by his mechanical horrors. But the architect Zoltan Kul overestimated his cleverness. In his hubris, the mage abandoned his work, leaving darker forces free to corrupt his machinations and claim the vault's power for themselves. The answers await you in the depths. Take the rune, if you dare.
Okay. We're gonna get the Horadric Cube? Question mark? Or is it the sphere now? The Horadric Sphere? New and improved cube? Is that what we're gonna get? A little throwback to D3? We get greater rifts and we get the Horadric Cube? Question mark? It seems like we get a little pet. That little spider boy. Is the little spider boy a cube? You put your legendary powers into Spider Boy and the Spider Boy gets you the stuff? These big ones, that's the ones that he has, like 2 Guardian ones in D3, right? Like he has 2 ads or something. Looks like these guys. So something corrupted his little things from D3. Face the threat of elemental destruction. Unearth a new threat looming deep beneath the sands of Kyrgyzstan, where a tool devised for good has been overtaken for demonic evil. Did Sultan Kul really devise something for good? Are you sure about that? Prepare to battle the elements as you maneuver through deadly hazards, take on vicious constructs, and mask the sanctuary's newest challenges with the help of new companion at your side. There's the little pet. I was right. You just might make it out alive. Seasonal features. Okay. New questline. A secret threat is revealed deep beneath the sand of Kyrgyzstan, where the loom, just once intended for good, has been overtaken by the demon Malphas. Okay. To unleash unspeakable evil, rescue Ayuzan, and with his help, find a way to take back the loom from the demon's grip before it's too late. Right. So that's the questline. It's always okay to go through. They're not anything special. And then you get the new seasonal companion. Arm your seneschal construct. Arm it. Bring to life your very own construct. Customize its abilities with combination of the 12 governing and 27 turning stones to best aid you in combat through the season. In Arcane Tremors, you can defeat construct and demon to earn parts for upgrading your companion. So it's going to have 12 major and 27 minor things. And you can pick between, I guess you can take 1 and 3 or 2 and 5 or something. So that's the power system you get. I don't see the Horadric Cube. Aw. I was excited. I thought it was going to be the cube. Survive Vicious Vaults. New seasonal dungeons. Is that the one where... Because they said they were going to put leaderboards in this season, and they said there's going to be a... What is it called in D3? The one you get every week? Challenge mode? Challenge dungeon or whatever? Essentially, they said they were going to put that in. It's just going to be the same dungeon every week. I am not excited for that, I'm going to tell you, but... Hopefully there's something more, but is this that dungeon or is it something else? Explore elemental vaults, each filled with ferocious constructs, chaotic hazard, offering powerful rewards for customizing your seasonal companion to those who survive. Okay, so that's like the green helltide now. Plus boost your vault runs from earnings in arcane tremors and prepare to face even greater threats in nightmare vaults beginning on World Tier 3. Nightmare vaults. So you have nightmare dungeons and now you have nightmare vaults. Okay. New boss battle. Face this elemental powerhouse head on in the first stationary boss battle. Oh, so he doesn't move? Okay. Fighting both Malphas and the arena he controls as he works to defend his control of the loom. Alright, let's hope it's an actual boss then. So it's like Kitara, who's stuck. Alright, compete in the gauntlet. That's the... Oh, the gauntlet is not... Oh, stop. Yeah, the gauntlet is not seasonal dungeons, or... Prove your might in the gauntlet, a new weekly challenge dungeon. Seems these are separate. Because these are seasonal, this is challenge dungeon. Okay. To improve your rank and fight for a top spot on the leaderboards. Honestly, I don't care. But only the top 1,000 mightiest wonders of each playstyle, including solo class, party, normal, and hardcore, will make their mark on the weekly leaderboards, and only the top 10 can claim a permanent home in the Hall of the Ancients. So is that all the leaderboard's gonna do? It's just gonna be that gauntlet thing? Huh. See, I've never really cared about the leaderboards, but in D3, I think the cool part about the leaderboards is that you can look up and see what people are playing and get help and stuff for your build. You can decide what you're going to do and you can gear it up and you can go to the leaderboards and see what other people are doing and then use that. So this is just going to be for that gauntlet. Updated... Oh, we click on this. Okay. Updated gameplay experience. Experience the new quality of life updates coming to Diablo season driven by community feedback. Persistent Helltide. Hell grows more aggressive. Battles... Battle the Hellspawn more often with Helltides rising every hour on the hour. That's actually... I mean... Is that enough to... Fine. Okay, Helltide is permanent. That's a feature, I guess. Wow. Alright. New power. Explore fresh builds. 6 new uniques and 7 new legendary. So I'm guessing 1 for each class and then 2 generic. And then 6 unique, so it's 1 for each class and 1 generic. Is there 5 classes? There's 5, right? I mean, that's a little bit light, but I guess hopefully they're exciting. More glacial fish residual materials. Oh, so you just get to fight the beast in the ice more. I guess that's good. If hopefully he'll be relevant. Skill tree respec mode. Ooh. Explore new builds more easily. Skill tree respec mode allows you to edit and preview skill tree without needing to spend any resources until you confirm the final layout you want to equip. Sorry. That's kind of nice. That's really nice. Now make that for the Paragon board as well. Hopefully that's in the Paragon board as well. So that you can actually just change. Now hopefully it lets you allocate more points as well than you have. But just not finish it. Because it's so annoying that you have to take things out and put them in. It would be much better if you could just kind of click, and then click out. Maybe you want to connect a different way or something. That's a really cool feature. That's really good. That's gonna be really good. You don't have to actually spend shit in order to swap around, or try to swap around. You have to not spend until you actually ready to do it. That's really good. Seasonal journey and free battle pass. Earn free rewards. Oh, complete chapters of the season journey and tiers of free battle pass to earn rewards, including new legendary aspects, a mount bundle, 3 skulls of amnesia, a free skill tree, and Paragon board reset plus. Earn favor toward the battle pass along the way. Okay. So you get seasonal blessings. There's the smoldering ashes again. You can use them to... Okay. Longer shrine buff durations. Just the new one, I guess. Seasonal title. What do you get? The Vault Keeper? Clothing and weapon transmog. So it's the same as before. And then a mount trophy. Okay. Oh, and then we have to buy the stuff. What do we think about this? I don't like it. What about the mount? That's kind of dope. That's kind of cool. It looks a little bit just of the Twitch mount reskinned. Like the same markings here, but it's just more advanced. 2 versions of it. I guess there's one that doesn't glow and the other one that glows. Oh, that's okay. I don't like the armor set, but I do like this. See the weapon skins? Oh, they're okay. That's kind of cool. Is that a totem? That portal is okay as well. What is that thing? Is that the pet? I don't know what that is. And the armor is really not that good. Accelerated battle. Oh, fuck that. That's a cool icon. Oh, compare the battle. Wait, is that it? Is that it? What are these? Learn more? Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now we're talking. So this is just the preview page, the normie page, and this is for the nerds. All right. So 7 days. Jesus, I have to hurry in PoE if I'm gonna play this. Let's see if those things are actually. Maybe there's still room for the Herodic Cube to be there. As soon as they say Sultan Cool, I immediately think of the cube. Copium. Ancient forces threaten sanctuary, aided by your seneschal companion. Hazard, yeah. Deep beneath the swirling sands. Yeah, the demon Malphas. Only descending far below the surface will you be able to. So it's kind of like you die. I mean, descending far below. So are you telling me there are several tiers of vaults? Greater rifts. Let it be greater rifts. Prepare to uncover the powerful secret of Sultan Cool's loom. I mean, Sultan Cool's loom? That's not the Horadric Cube, is it? With a new dungeon type called Vaults, a seasonal robotic seneschal companion, and weekly leaderboards in the gauntlet. Several key qualities of life, including almost constant health tides? Wasn't it persistent? More often with health tides rising every hour on the hour. Almost constant. So is it only 45 minutes now? Okay. Unearth Sultan Cool's legacy in the new questline. We read about that, right? New thread. It's the same. How many times are they going to write this? Right. Gate Hall. A town center underneath Kazakhstan. So we get a new place. as your base of operation in the fight against the construct. The gate hall is your conduit to access the deadly vaults riddled with elemental hazards and construct. These vaults are the key to harnessing the true potential of the loom. The loom. I mean, are we gonna get a little cube? Is that a little cube copium? Travel to the loom to stop. Oh, the loom is a place. What? Okay. Oh, it must create a new kind. Whatever. Battle side by side with your seneschal companion. All right, let's look at the. So Pokemon. Wield the power of the loom by acquiring your very own seneschal companion, which becomes available during the seasonal questline. In Sultan's Vision, the seneschal complements your adventures by engaging directly in the fight or aiding you dutifully on the sidelines. Also, you can make it a DPS, you can make it a tank, or you can make it a buff bitch. So essentially, you make it a buff bitch, or I guess maybe a tank. Is it just the companion from D3? But just a spider boy instead? Using magical governing and tuning stones recovered from the vaults and elsewhere in Sanctuary, augment your seneschal to best suit your targeted build for Season of the Construct. Governing stones determine which attack your seneschal can perform, while tuning stones will augment those skills and provide greater utility. Okay. You can equip your seneschal stone with 2 governing stones and 6. Oh, I said 2 and 5. I was close. 2 governing stones and 6 tuning stones. 1 governing stone for each attack and 3 tuning stones to augment the ability. There are 12 governing stones and 27 different tuning stones of different rarities to seek out in the vaults to unlock the full power of the seneschal construct. You see anything here? Genesis, Evernight, Impale, Tactical Support, Protect. Huh. So Impale and Protect, those are the skills. And then you put it, okay. Okay. Tuning and governing stones can be acquired in a few different ways. Complete vaults to earn 1 random tuning stone and seek out ward-woven chests to earn additional tuning stones. Both of which can be earned through the various levels of Season Journey. Both types also have a low chance to appear as drops when playing vaults and arcane tremors. What is arcane tremors? What's an arcane tremor? Okay, I guess we'll get to it. Defeating enemy construct within the vaults will also grant Shattered Stone, which can be crafted into Governing and Tuning Stone at jewelers found throughout the Sanctuary. Okay. So, random and then a deterministic way to get what you want. Okay, to unlock the full power of the stones, you will need to increase their raw power by leveling them. I wonder which other game you get certain stones that has certain attacks or support qualities attached to them, and the way you power them up is by leveling them. Okay. Collect or craft duplicates of the same stones, fuse them together to grant experience and eventually level up. Oh, so you don't have to use them, you have to craft. Okay. And eventually level up your currently held stones. Increasing the level of these stones increases the potency and abilities of these attacks. Increasing the level of your tuning stone can add additional projectiles or augment the damage type they perform. The fact that they wrote specifically add additional projectiles make me think that there's not much depth to this system. Because if you can add additional projectiles, if that was gonna be one of the things you can do, why would they write it out specifically? It's so you can either make it shoot more projectiles or change the damage type they perform. And then there'll be some that makes it do more damage, I guess, as well. Alright, well, we'll see. Once you've acquired your seneschal, they'll follow you everywhere in Sanctuary until Season of Construct ends. Yeah, so this is the power we're getting. Below is a full list of the governing and tuning stones available for the seneschal companion. Oh, here's a full list? Okay, let's go. Governing stones. Auto defense. The seneschal construct activates an anti-material field around itself, shooting down enemy projectiles. Cannot shoot down boss or player projectiles. Can that be permanent so that I don't get corpse bowed? Question mark. Bushwhack. Quickly ambush, dealing damage to each target. May strike the same target multiple times. Are we going to be able to control this? Or does it just do it on its own? I don't see... I see 3 things here. Are they combo points? It's a rogue, right? Is that combo points? I haven't seen these before. It doesn't... I don't think we control the guy. Okay. Firefly. Deploy a small construct that lands on the target and explodes 3 times, dealing damage. Focus fire. The essential construct channels a ray of fire onto targets, dealing damage to each over time. I wonder if this is gonna scale. Because how is it gonna scale? Is it gonna... I get that it's gonna scale based on the power of your stones. But is it gonna scale in comparison to what I do as well? Because either this thing is gonna do omega damage and there's no reason for you to do damage, or it's gonna do fucking no damage and there's no reason to ever equip it with any damage and you just put it with... Unless I can scale it better than with just the stones. Because this thing, the Sensual Construct channeled a ray of fire onto targets, dealing damage to each over time. Either this is going to absolutely fucking annihilate everything and there's no reason for you to press any buttons, or it's going to do no fucking damage and there's no reason to use it. I wonder which one it's going to be, unless it scales off something you can do. If it scales off your gear, this seems hard to work with for them. It's either like, why would you like? This is either going to absolutely annihilate the entire game, I guess, or you're just going to pick stuff like this every time. All right, gyrate. The Sensual Construct wheels the legs around, quickly dealing damage to all surrounding enemies. Okay. Impale, perform a line attack to all enemies in front of the Sensual, dealing damage. Lightning bolt, launch a bolt of lightning at the target, dealing damage. Arcs to other targets, dealing a portion of the original. So chain lightning. Okay. Protect. The Sensual Construct materializes a projectile barrier in the player for a portion of their maximum life. See, it's gonna be this, unless these things do so much damage that you just don't need to do damage. Unless they're scaling off you, of course. Or that, I don't know. Reconstruct. The Sensual Construct channels a reconstructed beam, healing the player for a portion of their maximum life. I mean, there must be a way for us to control this. If it just does this randomly, it's going to be useless. Slash. Pummel enemies in front, dealing damage. Okay. Electric Tempest. Electrically charge an enemy, causing it to deal damage. Sorry. To themselves, an additional each second over time. If the enemy is killed, Tempest spreads to another enemy, gaining for additional time. Okay. Wait, if this is also if Tempest is reapplied to the same enemy. Okay. So these were the governing stones. So these are all the big attacks that you pick. Okay, tuning stone. Voluminous support. The supported skill's effect size increases. Okay. Swift support. The supported skill gains an attack speed bonus. Breaking support. Damage from the supported skill instantly destroy enemy barrier effects. Oh, that might not be bad. There's a chance to make enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. Okay. Tactical support. Decrease the cooldown of supported skills, so you'll use that every time, I guess. Efficiency support. When the supporting skill deals damage, you gain critical strike chance so to the same target's hit. Alright, so it's gonna be a buff boy, or... Devastation support. Supported skill gains a critical strike damage bonus. Wait, supported skills. Right, so... There's a few that will buff the pet, and there's a few that will buff you. I wonder if it's gonna be balanced. With how big of a difference there is between good and bad builds in D4, and how big of a difference there is from like early game to end game in terms of just the span of damage, I don't see how these DPS things from this thing can actually be relevant without completely breaking shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. Safeguard support. When used, the supporter skill grants damage reduction to you. Nice. So from what I can tell, you use this. You use this, safeguard, and you use this. Let's go. Frigid support. A portion of the supporter skill damage is applied as cold damage over time. And applies chill. Oh, so you can use it to... So let's say you're playing something that can't chill, but you can get stuff that makes you do more damage to chill, I guess. A portion of the supported skills damage is applied as burning damage over time. Burning enemies take bonus critical strike from the sinister card. There's a lot of... Oh, there's 27 of these. Electrocution support. A portion of the supported skills damage dealt is applied as lightning damage over time and has a chance to stun enemies. Okay. Bleeding support. I wonder what that's going to do. Enemies take bonus bleeding damage from all sources while moving. Okay, so a bleed support for you as well, I guess. Poison support. Is that going to be the same? A portion of the supported skill damage is applied as poison. This poison, only that poison, has a chance each second to spread all poison damage to an additional enemy. Is that useful in D4? Does support. A portion of the supported skills damage dealt is applied as shadow damage over time. Afflicted enemies who attack have a chance for their attacks to be interrupted. Does not interrupt bosses. Supported skills have the duration increase. Okay, so if you're not using cooldown, you're definitely using this, but you're likely using both to get permanent uptime. Okay, noted. Fortify support. When the uses a supported skill, you gain Fortify. Skills with slower attack speed or skill with cooldowns will increase the amount of Fortify granted. Okay. Maybe you can save a talent point or two then? Resource support. Oh, I guess we found the third use. We found the third tuning stone. It's gonna be cooldown reduction, it's gonna be duration support, and it's gonna be resource support. Let's go. Now, wasn't there was a good one up here as well, right? Where you get DR or something. Or was that one of these? No. This was a portion, protect. But there was one that gave you DR as well, wasn't there? Yeah, here. Safeguard. Would the duration, supporter skills have the duration increased? Would the duration apply to this, the safeguard? I wonder. Okay, so player gains an amount of primary resource when the supporting skill first deals damage. Okay, so this has to do damage. Initiative support. The supported skill will cause the initial construct to teleport to the target if out of range. Can only occur once every so often seconds. Fuck. Oh, I know exactly what this means. Arcing support. The support skill can hit additional enemies. Okay. Multi-shot. Supported projectile skills launch additional projectiles. Okay. Piercing. Yeah. Pierce, yeah. Gripping. Damage effect done by supporting skill to distant enemies pulls them towards the central construct. Can only occur once every so often per enemy? Okay. So at least it's not just a cooldown based. It's you can do it to every enemy once at least. So every time it does damage, it'll pull the enemy there. Okay. Registered damage support. Any damage caused from the supporter skill is registered. The registered damage explodes at effectiveness when the target dies as fire damage. Huh. Seeking. I guess. Yeah. Auto seek. Okay. Slowing support. Damage from the supporter skill slows enemy movement speed for a limited duration. The closer the enemy is to the single constant, the greater the slow amount. Enemies may be slowed up to a maximum amount. Yes. In other words, what the fuck? Enemies may be slowed up to a maximum amount. So what you're saying is there's a cap. There's always a cap. What the fuck? If you slow them hard enough, they'll just stand still and they can't be slowed anymore either. I mean, mockery support. That is what I just did. Damage done by supporting skill taunts enemies hit for a limited duration of time. This can only occur once every so often per enemy. Does not work on bosses. So does this thing have HP? Okay, scholars have spoken in hushed whispers concerning rumors of fabled tuning stones, far beyond the capable power of mere mortals. Okay, their existence is ephemeral, never confirmed by a dignified mage of high rank. All that is known is written below. Evernight, Genesis. Okay, so there's 2 legendary ones that we don't know. Okay, so I guess one of them you get from finishing the campaign, and the other one drops from the boss. Test yourself in deadly new dungeons. Here comes the greater rifts. Okay, while Ayuzan slept, it's funny how everything dangerous or otherwise legendary in D4 sleeps for thousands of years, I guess. Okay. Malphas grew. Okay, so Ayuzan is Sultan Cool Buddy, and he was sleeping, and Malphas took over the thing. Harnessing the awesome power of the loom. Oh, it's awesome power. And corrupting the vast network of vaults lying dormant, originally armed to keep out any demonic influence, the various hazard implemented now protect force. See, it's kind of funny that they were armed to keep out demonic influence, but then demonic influence came in anyways and corrupted them, so now they keep out us. It's funny how that's always how it turns out, I guess. This looks an awful lot like a dungeon. Bottom left side of snow area where you do the sorcerer thing. This looks an awful lot like that. So I guess we're not getting that many new environments. The vaults are specialized dungeons that house elemental hazard devised by Sultan Kul and Ayuzan themselves. Amongst the hazards lay the construct, an entirely new monster family. Is that the only monster family in there then? So it's always going to be Constructor? Several elemental variants of these monsters lurk in wait for any unsuspecting wanderer to fall into their mechanical clutches. Right. Upon entering the vault, after converting the required pearls of warding, you can be blessed by Sultan's warding, a special layered blessing which grants access to the riches within the vaults. Sultan's warding diminishes stack by stack if you manage to fall prey to the various hazards scattered throughout the vault. So when you enter, you get a buff. And every time you get hit by something, like traps, I guess, you lose a stack of that buff. Okay. If you manage to keep Sultan's warding intact after defeating the vault boss, you'll unlock a ward-woven chest, which has a higher chance of granting legendary items. Using pearls of warding can increase the risk by exchanging them for extra stacks of Sultan's warding at the vault entrance. Succeed and your reward will increase as well. Okay, so you get this thing no matter what, but if you spend pearls of warding, you get a bigger thing, and you can juice it up higher, so you get more rewards. So the more shield you have at the end, the bigger the prize. At World Tier 3, Nightmare Vaults unlock. Vault sigils will drop alongside typical Nightmare Dungeon sigils, or they can be crafted which will require pearls of warding to create. Okay. These vaults function similar to Nightmare Dungeons, however, they will have deadly construct and hazards scattered throughout the world, won't you, for the savvy wanderer. Is it just Nightmare Dungeons, but they call it vaults? What's the difference? It can still be greater rifts. It can still be greater rifts. There's a key, you open it of a certain tier, and you go. It can still be greater rifts. But they didn't really say anything about it. Oh, here comes the Arcane Tremors. What are Arcane Tremors? Malphas seeks to unleash deadly construct upon Sanctuary pouring from its green helltide. To terrorize the innocent and sinful alike. Dismantle deadly trap, destroy a lesser and elite construct to earn shattered stone. Dispatching elite construct grants pearls of warding, which can be used to iron hard, blah 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 blah. So this is just green helltide. So it's gonna be like probably lightning colored helltide now. So teal helltide. Coming in hot. Or wasn't it a lot of it orange for the... Now that's too close to red. Okay. This seems like a world event, but maybe I'm wrong. Coming soon. Leaderboards arrive with the gauntlet, so that's not coming from the season start. Not that I really care. A new challenge arrives later in season. Okay, so it's not ready. Fight through the gauntlet, a weekly rotating fixed dungeon that will have you competing for the top spot on leaderboards. Only the strongest will emerge, you claim. It's kind of funny how this is supposed to be what releases on the 23rd, but they just don't have enough, so they're putting in stuff they haven't finished yet that's not ready. Quality of life updates in Season of the Construct. Helltides endure, yeah? So there's a 5-minute rest once per hour. So you have 55 minutes now. Okay. Oh, enhanced movement with WASD? Wanderers on PC can now navigate through the various Waste of Sanctuary by using WASD keys on your keyboard instead of your mouse. Oh, shit. I mean, that's going to make me better at the game, I think. That's cool. Extra stash tab. Oh, they figured out the technology. An extra stash tab and an extra stash tab. Okay, you get one. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yay, we get one more. Have they taken out the where is other quality of life? We've also made improvement to real skill tree, improvement to UI when trading gold, increased rates to earn the items needed to summon the beast in the eyes. Can I just say that maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel like we needed an increased rate of beast in the eye summons. We needed more Duriels because only Duriel mattered. So what we needed was for the Beast in the Ice to drop Duriel mats. What we needed was for Lord Seer to drop Duriel mats. What we needed was it not just be only Vajan and Grégoire that's dropped fucking Duriel mats. That's what we needed. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's what we needed. Okay, so you get an extra stash tab so you can store more legendary aspects because they haven't fixed them yet. And then it's the battle pass. Okay, it's growing on me, but at the same time, I don't like it. The polearm's pretty good, though. So this is just a battle pass. The horse is pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. Horse is pretty good. Oh my god, look at the fucking shop armor in this game, man. You pay $70 fucking dollars and every single cool armor you have to pay another $70 for. Fuck, that's a cool looking armor, man. They're not getting my money though, it's not worth it. Let's see, we're dialing up the heat. Yeah, you are indeed. New equipment. Fucking hell. The Barbarian Lord Eater cosmetic bot was controlled the Lord. But that's probably Barbarian, right? It did say, didn't it? Yeah, it's the Barbarian Lord Eater, yeah. So that's only... I don't play that fucking shit class, so it doesn't matter. Well, shit class is probably the best class in the game, but it's shit to play. Alright, so... For all that reading and all that time, we didn't really learn that much, huh? Essentially, there's going to be a new dungeon. I guess we'll see Thursday. There'll be a developer update or whatever it is. What are they called? What are campfire chats? We did get a list of the stones. I think this is very meh, if I'm honest. This little Pokemon seems boring as fuck. It's not really gonna... There's no shot any of this is gonna make or break anything from what I can tell. There's too little interaction with you to make it do anything other than just in like... The only way this thing is going to make or break builds is if it's degenerate gameplay where you just do every single thing you can to be tanky as fuck and that thing does all the damage, or if you can skip a point or two and put it into more damage because you can get the DR from this thing. That's the length of what this is gonna do, I think. This is boring. I'm not interested. I don't even see whether or not I can control it. From what I can see, I make a little guy and it does stuff for me. And I don't know. This seems bad. This seems bad. My immediate reaction is this is bad. I'm not very interested. Like I said, it's either going to be broken and do all the damage for you, and you just have to survive and run around like an idiot grouping up. You'll just be a support bot to your own little AI destruction machine, or this little AI thing is just going to beef you up a little bit with some defenses. It doesn't really seem to play into what you can do that much. But maybe I've missed something. The only thing I saw was that it can increase your chance to crit. It can maybe make them vulnerable. But I mean, there is the resource, so it can give you resources. So I guess that could make something work. Maybe there are builds out there that are so resource heavy. But there's no shot when you have those pants that give you 50% resource every time you get unstoppable, and you can become unstoppable on demand. There's no shot that there's a build that's more fucking hungry than that will be even remotely playable. Nah, bro, this thing's not it. I don't think this is it. This... And then these vaults... I mean, they're comparing them to Nightmare Dungeons. So are they just Nightmare Dungeons? Look, this... Oh, it's a new vault, new mob, but it's in an old environment. It's in that frost cave that we've seen 15 dungeons of. Where's the gears? Where's the steampunk shit that you had in the trailer? There was some new pictures of environments, wasn't there? Where's this? To be fair, that does look like stuff we've seen before as well. Just these we haven't seen before. The fire stuff. There's a new boss, I guess. But that little Pokemon thing seems boring. What's the purpose of it? It's just... Nah, man. Nah. Honestly, this is the least interesting thing I've seen, I think. So you have a little pet. And what is Diablo known for? Horrendous pet AI, yeah? Like, if you think of pets in Diablo 4, you think, shit, it's dog water, yeah? The AI is so bad. This... I don't know if I'm going to play this season. If I'm honest. This seems like a huge L. This seems very boring and not at all exciting. The only thing I'm even remotely excited about is this respecking thing. And then WASD, I guess. It's kind of sad that you put out a season and the top 3 of exciting things, seemingly for me, is WASD movement, an extra stash tab, and a talent planner. But maybe these vaults, they can still be Copium Greater Rifts. They can still be Greater Rifts. Maybe they're still Greater. Maybe they can be Greater Rifts. But they compare them to Nightmare Dungeons. So I feel like it's just going to be Nightmare Dungeons with mechs in it. I legitimately feel like it's just like, yeah, we made 15 new Nightmare Dungeons, but we're going to call them vaults because they're a seasonal thing. And then we'll put in these mechanoid creatures in there as the new mob type. And then moving into Season 4, vault will be scrapped, but they'll just be dungeons now. And you'll have these little critters as an extra minion pool in... I don't know, man. Maybe not. Let's hope it's Greater Rifts. But I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. Why wouldn't they say that then? Maybe they don't want to draw comparisons to D3 then. Nah. This Pokemon thing is really disappointing. I shouldn't even call the Pokemon because Pokemons are cool. Just little Build-A-Bots. And you can't even do much interesting with it. It's like different types of I do damage. Or some buffs. There's a heal as well. This is why I said Pokemon. This looks like the trainer and a wild Pokemon you send your Pokemon in. I don't know. What do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I'll see you. Well, I'm streaming Wednesday, but otherwise, see you in the next video. And we'll see if I'll make one on the campfire chat. Maybe, maybe not. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.